ओके भैया लोग ठीक है welcome more. Okay, our weekly yoga sessions, at least for the Zoom. Those who can join, it's really good on you guys. Those who can't, please try to join. It's good for your health. It's mind, body, and your inner energy, your consciousness. Okay, so understanding all components of your body and trying to balance is what is yoga. Yoga means yoke or fusion of your different components of your body to a state where you can utilize this human body to the utmost potential. It's not easy. For most of us, we just live on the physical attributes of this body, which is very important. But body is not only that. So that's why it's good to actually try and refine your body, your understanding, and that obviously goes from your physical body. Once you have better understanding of your physical body and you're much more in control of your physical senses and things, then you can have a better understanding of your mind and how to control your mind, and then eventually to dip into the consciousness, which is living is actually vibrations, energy, and frequencies. And if there's a God, that's how that energy actually relates to every single creation on this in this universe, multiverse, or unlimited planetary systems that there is. And that is one of the reasons why humans are different from animals or other creatures. Okay. All right. So sit straight, back straight. Vibrations. We start with sound. Okay. So we do this sound. Meditate on Om mantra 3 times so that your mind's focus. Mindfulness is important in everything that you do. So what you gain out of it is much, much more deeper. Breathe in deeply. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Okay, welcome. All right, so we start with the first things first, looking after a physical body. Yeah, so which the yogic teaching of that is asanas. So the very first asana is Chakki asana. So hold your hands together, move your body clockwise 3 times. As I say, do minimum 3 times, and then maximum is no limit, depending on how much time you have. We try and actually exercise all our muscles of this body. So, wanting to do that, you just have to stick with basic minimum of 3. Okay, so Paschimottanasana, hands up over your head, try and touch your toes, move your legs, open up, right side, left side, flex your knee, pull it up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now, exercise for ankles. Okay, so twist clockwise, anti-clockwise. Spread your legs, try and bring your toes inside. These are very good simple exercises for ankles. Okay, similar thing we do for wrist as well. Put the heels together and open them. Okay, so if you get the stiffness, it's very common problem within the wrist and the ankles as you grow older. So try and do slow, gradually, little bit. All these exercises are very helpful. Now, more targeted exercises. The first one is for Muladhara chakra, so lowest energy center in our body. Deals with survival basically. So you have this energy driven through very superficial level, and if you're not careful, because it's a survival mode which ego is playing a huge role, and your frontal lobe of your brain gets closed off, blood supply or reduced, your focus is on survival, so adrenal glands in charge of your body, and that is true, like 16 to 18 hours a day we do that. But it's very detrimental because the creative power of body is actually suppressed, because if you continuously live in that, so doing this exercise helps with the balancing of lava, so your anger, jealousy, hatred, violence, ill will, negativities of life, which is chewing away your telomeres literally, where your life gets smaller. It's very important to balance it. So part of it's done by these physical exercises. So we press on our Muladhara or tailbone area by doing the exercises. Then more importantly, when you do breathing exercises and meditation, you'll be helping a lot more. But exercises, if you're mindful, if you're thoughtful, you do it, because obviously there's neural plexus, there's muscles, tendons, they get pressed upon. So there's a physical component of actually balancing it as well. Like in most of the activities that we do, most humans are only aware of the physical way of perception anyway. So just believing that, if you use that as your rationale, yeah, you can use these exercises to help your chakras if you don't want to understand more abstract thinking, the astral body and the energy centers in which breathing exercises and meditation is utilized. Okay, so the next one is called Swadhisthana chakra, which is balanced by butterfly. So this is holding your toes together and trying to open your thighs as much as you can. Don't push too hard. In the morning, its body is a bit stiffer. So try as much as you can. So it's obvious the pelvic area has been stressed. So the second chakra deals with your sensual perceptions, the physical, taste, hearing, vision, touch, and all these things. Okay, so if you and we utilize our senses at a very low level, the level of photons or the eyes that you can see are seriously less than 5%. Hearing capacity as well. The body, as a human body, is given freedom to choose in that same uh, equation. It is actually meant for you to actually make it advance it, make it utilize your senses more. It's your choice as well, but otherwise you are on a standard kind of level and you can just use it. But you can learn from animals and other species, birds, etc., how each of these senses actually have a different, quite a deep level of perception. So balancing, which is done through these exercises, so you Swadhisthana, so your depth of actually perception of the universe, which is based on basically our senses. So if it's very physical, superficial, so that's what we most of us are limited to doing. But if you start getting so you can look at Maya, how deep far she can actually perceive things. Okay, so she can smell so far away. So your nose can be actually improved at a length at a level that you can smell things that far. Same with vision, same with hearing, same with touch. All these things can be grown. Okay, so once you do balance those two level of energy centers, then the third one is called Manipur. So for that we press in the front. I will do other exercises later on. Okay, so moving your body is pressing around Muladhara, which is the solar plexus chakra. So if we can balance our survival mode, Muladhara and Swadhisthana, then you can actually utilize the time and effort to actually be more productive, which is your success in material life. Otherwise, that even won't come, because if you're involved with just basics of survival, food, and protection, how will you put your energy into a level where you can actually be successful in life? So doing the first two brings you to that option of Manipur or solar plexus, where then you are able to perform better in life. And then the success, material, wealth, etc. comes. Health becomes better, and so it keeps going up. So after that, it's called Anahata Chakra, heart. So if you have the other things in control, then you can have compassion, empathy for others. Otherwise, you can't. You can't survive yourself. How will you think of others? So that's how it keeps growing up, and then your thought process, how you speak, etc., how you fit in the society, and then metaphysical level as we keep growing up. Okay. So the rest will be done later on with breathing exercises. Now, Padma Asana, sit in it, lift yourself up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, twist your body. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, now extend your legs, try and lift as if you can, pull you up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? Can lift now up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On your fours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lie down. Now do exercises for the front of your tummy. Lift yourself. Put your head, legs as far back as possible. Halasana. And try to take it all the way. Okay. 1, 2. Sarvangasana, shoulder stand. Shut. 1, 2, 3, 5. Open your legs. Back. Cycle. That way. Be focused in what you are doing. Okay. Now hands by your side. Lift yourself here. Legs at 45 degrees. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Touch the floor. Back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Touch the floor. Back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And open up. Clockwise. Anti-clockwise. Okay, flex your knees, support it, up, down, yeah, and your ankles, both left side, up, down, and then move your ankles in and out. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Forward Muktasana, pull your knee towards your chin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chain sign. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Both knees together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now move up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go to the right side and then left. Twist your body, right, left, right, left. One more time. Right side and then left. Back. Now, Matrishasana, lift yourself up like a fish pose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hands near shoulders. Push yourself up. Chakrasana. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, support your neck, ankles, knees together, push your body. Makarasana. Right side, left side, right side, left side, right side, left side. Like every week I explain, these are very helpful, okay? For your back muscles. Twist your body. Now, right ankle on your left knee and push your body on the opposite side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now hold your left foot and extend your leg as much as you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back. Hold yourself in both Navasana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now sit. Let's Gomukasana. Right, cow position. Sit on your right heel, left ankle over your right knee. Twist your body as far back as possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Extend your hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now lift your left hand above your neck. Try and hold the fingers on the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And touch the knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change side. You can see from ankle right to the top, okay, to the neck. The muscles are being nicely, gently pulled, okay? Keep focused. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Extend your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You feel the pull. Okay, now right hand up. Hold your fingers in the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. This is more simple version. Push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now sit down. All right. Sitting while you're resting. Grounding activity. Electrical energy within the body. Okay. At the deepest level, it's all like electromagnetic frequencies. Anyway, your thought is electrical signal, goes to the neural plexus, to the cells. Each of the cells receive information, positive attributes, what's called epigenetics, by what you eat, drink, and what your thought processes are, what your company are. That forms the epi part of the genetics. And that's how the cells, the receptors receive information, and good gene amplification, good hormone production, chemicals, neuromediated happens. Okay, so that's, say, grounded, electrical. So if you have a safe place, you can walk without anything for a while, try and make a habit, or you can just clap. See how clapping, appreciation of others is actually helpful to yourself more than anyone else. Same way, if you do the wrong thing, if you're angry, if you're shouting, you're damaging your body rather than really, you're making someone upset. That's what happens, but that person will get over it. But the amount of damage that you have done to yourself is far more. Same way, like appreciation of others, somebody is happy, but the impact of stimulation of nerve endings, nerve tweaks is so much helpful to your own body. So it's always, whatever you do is actually, the impact is more on the person rather than someone else. All those goodness things, that if you have compassion, empathy, if you know how to share, if you know how to control your ego and everything, over time it only benefits you. The other people just feel happier. That's all. Your appreciation is there. But for you, your body is actually in a phase where it produces lots of good things. So press your palms from your sole of your feet and each of your fingers. Acupressure is called. Okay. It's very helpful to you. There's no side effect to this. So might as well do it anyway. It's massaging. So the least you can get help is just the physical relaxation of it, if you don't believe in more than that. but no side effects. So here the radial artery, try and press it clockwise. Okay, muscle between the tendon and the bone. You can hear the heart through the pulse. So just press it for a while. Keep Jataragni balance. Okay, so have your left hand here, your toe, your thumb hits the bone here at the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Change side. So balancing of Jataragni, okay? So you have a fire burning capacity, metabolism that happens. The acid, the juices needs to be in right amount. This activity is very helpful, controls your reflux and the imbalance of digestive hormones and enzymes. Okay, so do it, it will help you. Now, as I keep saying, 90% of stress, which is the survival mode most people live anywhere, is actually accumulates around these muscles, around your head, around your eyeballs, around your cheek, around your chin, side of your head, back of your head, or top of your head. All these are muscles. So slowly, gradually sit with the tip of your fingers and these muscles called hypothena and thenar muscles. Just step it around. It takes away the tension of the muscles. Okay, go down your fingers along the head. Yeah, press the space here, the hole in the neck here, just above the chest. If you feel lazy, if you have inertia, very tamasic type of attitude, just with your fingertips are hit around here, this energy stimulation, so you can wake up on time in the morning. Okay, stimulates your thymus, your immune systems gets activated. Okay, if you have too much stress, anxiety, use your fingers here to press at the just on the side of your head like this, and in the middle of your four eyeballs, each of it. You'll see the difference. It takes away your anxiety, it takes away your worries and things. Learn to test your body. Simple activities like this are very helpful. Now make a fist, put under your right armpit, breathe in through your right nostril, out to the left. Right fist under left armpit, breathe in through left nostril, out to the right. So nasal breathing is very important. So left side is related to positioning of moon, right side to the sun orbiting the or earth orbiting the sun. Okay, so digestive system is actually regulated by proper breathing. Okay, can understand that or not? Every week we talk about it. Okay, so that was a rest, and now bit of exercises for your wrist. Okay, like the ankle we do for wrist as well. Together, and then anti-clockwise, up, down, up, down, side to side, and then extend your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Now we'll do exercises facing the floor. Start with plank. If you can do the push-ups, do it. If you can't, just can do the planks. All right. You do 100 push-ups if you can. Let's do 100. Let's keep going non-stop. All right. Let's start. Okay, 100. Now lie down flat, extend your head upwards and push your leg downwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax on your chin. Left chin on your elbow, like this. Push your ankles towards the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, push yourself up. Look at your ankle on the right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sarapasana. Hold your hands together, legs together. Go right side, then left. The snake pose, okay? Twisting your body. Right and left. Right and left. One more time. Right and left. Okay, hands by your side. Lift your legs together up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Test the floor back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The floor one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Relax. Breathe in through nostril. Breathe out. Hold your ankles. Pull it towards yourself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now push yourself up and down with breath. Go side to side, right and left. Right side, left side, right side, left side. One more, right and left. Okay, come. Now lift yourself. Support your left knee with your right knee with your left ankle. Lift your arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ten side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now balance it. Balance your body on only right leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change side. Push. Balance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Push your right leg in and extend your body as much as you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change side. Push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now get on your fours and breathe in. Out. Push your tummy clockwise. Move. Breathe again. Out. Left side. Breathe in. Out. Breathe in. Out. Now extend yourself like a child. Go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like a namaste on the back. Yeah, hands folded together on the back. Go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come up on your knees. Sthirasana. Push yourself as far back as possible. Support yourself by holding the ankles. Go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This time sit on the ankles and go as further down back as possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This time all the way touch the floor. Keep going down, down, down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back. Sit in Vajrasana. Okay. And we'll do Mandukasana. Fingers together. Press on your solar plexus area, in your belly button. Breathe out and go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in. Come up. And now press your fingers. Increase the pressure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up. Change side. Opposite hand now. Covering the left fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This time, fingers along your thighs at the level of your belly button. Hold it. Your kidneys are there. Press. Go down. Breathe out. Okay, very good. Now, exercise for eyes. Extend your hand. Look towards the right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go horizontal up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Left side upwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right side downwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Horizontal. Right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hands on your thighs as far as possible and close quickly to your nose. Far, nose, far away, nose, far away, nose. Go clockwise. 12, 3, 6, 9, 12, 3, 6, 9, 12, 3, 6, 9, 12. Anti-clockwise. 12, 9, 6, 3, 12, 9, 6, 3, 12, 9, 6, 3, 12. Okay, just rotate your neck clockwise, slowly, gradually, and then anti-clockwise. Okay, then exercise for your chin. Right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Downwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shoulders in, out, out, in, out, in, out, in. Very good. Right now, let's do. See if you can balance on your knees. If you can, lift yourself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On your side, one of the knees only. Like that. On the opposite side. On your tummy. Just try if you can do it. Okay, that's good. Now lie down and then lift yourself without using your hands. So just can help grow your tummy muscle. Lie down flat. When you stand up, we'll do the exercises, those ones for standing. Okay. Lie down. Push yourself up without help of your hand. Okay. So try like that. 1, 2 times. When you're ready, just go up like this. Okay. So practice a few times a week and you'll be able to do it. Okay. Now standing up, exercises. Right. First one. All right, let's do tree pose. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On one hand, one leg now. Stand. Balance yourself. Pull your leg as far up as it possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now, Anjali position. Go down. Okay. Hold yourself. Come up. Hold your yellows. Go down 3 times. 1, 2. Hold it in mal position. Malasana. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come up. That says for your knees. Clockwise. Anti-clockwise. Pelvic area, same thing. Back muscles. Clockwise. Anti-clockwise. Keep moving. More exercises for ankles. If you walk like this, on your sides, like that. Yes, and then inside like this. Okay. You can do exercises for just using our body weight for exercise. All right, now, all right, just jump, increase your heart rate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's see if you can Go down, up, push yourself down like this, lift yourself up, again. One more time. Open your chest, breathe in and out. In, out, in, out, in, out. Yeah. Right now, some more asanas. Push yourself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Balance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Push further. 1. Support by support of your thighs. Push, push. Extend. 1, 2, 3, 4. Change side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now go further. Squeeze yourself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Straighten. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now let's do Chandra Namaskar. Start with Trikon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Go down. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sit on your ankle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change side. Left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lift yourself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And on your sit on your ankle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, out, in, out, in, out. Push, lift. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. Now we just left with Surya Namaskar. Right, it's a 12th position, looking east. Appreciation, gratitude is very powerful. Without sun, as you would understand, there is no life. Okay? Expression of gratitude every morning increases your capability to produce lots of good hormones in your body. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in and out. Extend yourself. Plank position, Asthangasana, chin, knee and ankle toes are touching only. Lift, Bhujangasana. Asana. Right leg followed by left. Pull left leg in, straighten yourself, come back up. Now go from the left side, breathe in and out. In, out, left, straighten both. Asthana, Bhujang, Parvat, left side, right side, in, straighten yourself, come up. We do 2 more cycles, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in and out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. From left side, breathe in, up, down, plank position, asana, bhujang, parvat, left side, right side, push in, come up, and the last set. On the right side first, breathe in, 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Last one. Breathe in. Out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Right? There's only 3 circles. Imagine doing 20 circles, 21 circles. Yes, we full woke up. So yoga teaches you use your body weight and activities for your exercise. So you're much better in control so you don't injure yourself. Okay. Now before we go for your favorite asana, which is Shavasana, dead pose, we'll do that. Let us, okay, try and do this if you can. You can't do the headstand, you can do the shoulder stand, yeah? Sarvabhasana before we do our Yoga Nidra, yeah? Now let's do the headstand. All right, now lie down. Lie down in Shavasana, okay? Like it's a dead man position, basically. All right, so lie down, flat, hands by your side, like this, flat. Yeah, look up. Eyes are closed, hands upwards, little separated from your body, same way legs, little separated, but open, looking upwards like that, and inwards. Now focus completely on what I said, because there's 2 phases, 2 parts of this. One is just lying like a dead position, that's why it's called Shavasana. The second aspect of it is what's called Yoga Nidra. It reduces your brain waves from, it's already done by now because we're doing very mindful exercises. Slowly, it relaxes you. So further relaxation happens through this exercise where your beta waves goes into alpha. And later on when you meditate, it goes into theta, and if you're lucky, delta. That's when the real magic happens. So as you breathe in to your nostril, observe where the air is coming from. It is in the atmosphere. This space infinite. Yeah? Earth is but one tiny little planet in context of even our universe. Forget about the multiverse. The infinite air that comes, oxygen we take in through the lungs, and you watch it as it goes down your throat into your lungs. Lungs, the oxygen binds to the hemoglobin, it goes to the heart, and 50 trillion cells in your body. Within microseconds, subconsciously it happens, but the process of breath is conscious. If you're lazy, you'll just like you're selfish for everything else in life, doesn't want to share. Actually, yesterday I was walking the dog and I observed someone actually has locked their tap outside with a lock. There is no way that anybody is going to actually steal water from there. I know that. But this is what happens when the selfishness has no control. You actually close yourself to everything because your fear, your control is becomes so unrealistic. The tiny little things you are controlling. I mean, this is how the world, the humans have been locked anywhere by gates and stuff. Externally you do it, internally your body closes as well. Because you can't separate a thought process from the normal emotions and physiology that goes in body as well. So breathing is again another example of the same thing. So the conscious part of breath is how we breathe. And that too, we breathe very superficially. More than 500 mils of air is dirty in the lungs, which always sits there. So you're not getting oxygenated properly anywhere. This is a reflection of a selfishness behavior of people. It comes to a point that you actually start destroying your own body rather than controlling external things like you think you are doing it, like the example of the tap, put a lock so nobody can bloody sip a little bit of water. What is wrong with people? Nobody wants anybody's water actually. But this just shows the mindset of people, how controlling they wish to be without realizing what they're doing to themselves. So nothing, air is nothing, it's free, freely given to you. Anyway, water is actually rivers and springs and lakes. Rain brings it. It's the humans who have actually made so many rules around it. Imagine if the giver, who is actually original giver, starts actually charging your breath. Nobody thinks about it that way. But then the little that they have, they start controlling, bringing gates, put locks, control everything. And little they realize that they actually, if anything, as I said in the beginning, you end up harming your body more than anything that you are trying to control. So breath also needs to be abundant, breathing deeply, so that you get proper oxygen. And oxygen, as you understand, is the reason why you get actually your mind functions, your brain functions better. So that's called prana, deep breath. Or you imagine 99% is space anyway. Body has also 99% space, is hollow. Electrons, protons, neutrons, they contribute 1% of this whole space. So appreciation of that space is the power. That's what yoga meditation does, breathing exercise. Brings you into that space where it seems like empty, and emptiness is the power. Breathe again. Deep breath. Now, push yourself after your lungs, push yourself towards the belly button. And now this time concentrate on breathing out. As you breathe out, observe your body from toe to the head. What happens? Blood goes opposite this way from heart to lung and takes out carbon dioxide and other gases. These are poisonous gases for the body. And where do they come from? As I keep saying, the learning is dot point learning in this system. Western system, they don't teach you to how to join the dots. So carbon is produced from carbohydrates, so fat. So all that is talked about burning fat is nothing but metabolism of the body. And if you know how to breathe properly, your metabolism will be much better because it is the carbon that is being taken out, which is by breath. Breathe again. Deep breath, concentrate now. Bring your attention above the belly button. It's called saman, the third component of the breath. And saman is analogous to the sun, the universe that it maintains. The body has a component called saman, or energy focus. So it keeps it warm. And it's maintained in such a very tiny limits, temperature. Body temperature is only between 37.5 plus minus 0.5 only. If you go out of it, you'll be dead. Lots of these things in the body. Same way, acid balance. pH of 7. If you go 6, you die. If you go 8, you die. So how fine the body maintains this balance within these ranges, it's called hemostasis, is brought about by this power in the body, saman, shakti. It's another type of breath process which does it. So focus on it. Now breathe again. This time bring your breath 1, 2, 3 now towards the heart. Stop there and watch. The fourth prana is called udan. Vayu reflects the blood, 5 liters plasma, which is reflective of 70% of fluid in the body, which is same as 70% ocean, which helps the earth survive. So make sure you have enough fluid in your body, yeah? And water is the best drink. Have enough water, 2.5 liters of water a day. Flush your toxins out. And this Shitalta cohesion it provides. Because water is a conduction system, understand? This electrical conduction happens within the body and there is energy outside. So it's conduction to the body. There is this kind of road, invisible road. It has this connection to external environment. So there's electricity inside. And if the fluid is more than 75%, you can understand there is a conduction system. So it gives you Shitalta, cohesion. Now breathe again. Through your nostrils. Include first, second, third. Now bring your attention right to the top of your head. The fifth prana is called Dhyan. So it reflects this entire body, the physical aspect of it, which has different planes. Again, electrical, biological, physiological, chemical, atomic, subatomic, magnetism. These are the physical part, and that's what, as doctors, we work on, those physical components. But the body is more than that, as you realize by now. There's emotion, there's thought, there's mental component of it. And that is very difficult. There's no practice to measure it. So that's why it requires much more intuitive activities to actually understand that part of the body. And if anything, that part is more important because 90% of our body, as the breath, as the excretory function, digestive function, all are run by subconscious activities. So it's more important that you understand the subconscious activities of this body. And if you do these two, then you can understand the real driver of the body, that powerhouse. But before doing these two, you can't reach there. Breathe now. Deep again. Now what's this 5 more upras there? Little aspects of pranas called Nag, Kurma, Karikal, Devda, Dhananjay. They have to do with peristalsis, birth process, eyelid movement, hiccups, etc. The fine movements within the body. And then all these are associated with called prana. The breath movement. Breath is so important to your life. As you can realize, without breath you are dead anyway. But there's so many other subdivided functions that I explained. Breathe again. Now this time bring your attention to your digestive process. Again, as breath, I said we are selfish, we don't breathe properly. Again, with eating, we are selfish and egoistic again. Our control is only by hands, what we bring. And the second part is to chew, both of which we do very poorly, like with the breath. We don't use our mental faculty to make sure we are not destroying the earth by eating wrong things. So 80 billion animals are killed every day just to feed human beings. And that's not only animals and ethics and moral aside. How many hectares of land needs to be cut for cattle to be grown, animals to be grown? Just for feeding, they're destroying the earth itself. Slowly, so all the trees are gone. So oxygen production is gone. Animals produce more carbon dioxide as well as methane gas. So whole thing about climate change and all these Greta Thunberg and all these people who just run around and talk, first stop all these atrocities on animals. Talk about that. Talk about these bad behaviors that we do. Yeah, we need to cut down industrialization and all this, coal. But there's something that people don't want to talk is because it's to do with your taste buds. But it doesn't take away the fact that the whole earth environment deforestation that is happening is even more damaging to this whole climate change argument. So control your mind, that's why you're given. To choose, you have the freedom, but your system, your body system, as I will go in a minute, what does it want you to eat? Be knowledgeable. So hand, bring, mouth needs to chew. Don't gulp. Don't think like food is water. You've got to digest properly, because lots of good activities start from the mouth, like blood pressure control, heart rate, protection of your blood vessels. There's lots of enzymes secreted in the mouth. Food is converted into different forms while you're chewing in the mouth. It's not that simple that just put it through. No, the components that needs to be translated while chewing is very important for its activities on the body. When it goes down the food pipe, we have no more control. It's subconscious thereafter. Here, everything is now subconsciously done. Your acid secretion, digestive process, all the juices, not under your control. So whatever type of food you put in will stimulate different levels of acidity, different types of chemicals. So be mindful of what you put in your body, because it will have direct impact. Your 70% of your immune system is lying within the bowel or your intestines. Serotonin, dopamine, endorphin, all these good hormones are produced in there. And there are 38 trillion bacteria in your body, which are directly related to providing environment for good health. If they are not, and these bacteria, the good bacteria, eat cellulose, which is fiber food. So a lot of cabbage, a lot of vegetables, fruits, fermented stuff. That's what these good bacteria eat, not meat-based food. So apart from anything else, just understand the principles of what is your body and what it needs to be fed. Because if you disrupt this balance, then the good bacteria are not living and bad type of bacteria start dominating. And all these conditions like inflammatory bowel disease, irritable bowel disease, if you have wrong types of food, they stimulate what's called low-grade chronic inflammation. And you get autoimmune diseases, thyroid disease, joint disease, kidney disease, all types of autoimmune diseases are happening because of this problem that we are creating through food. And it doesn't stop there. The chronic inflammation actually damages your blood vessels, so heart disease, blood pressure, stroke, Alzheimer's, dementia, they all happen because of this inflammatory reaction that is being caused by disturbed eating habits. And it doesn't stop there. Because as I explained, epigenetics component of it, the good genes are being suppressed. So cancers start happening. The protective layer that is there in the body to stop cancers and things, so you start getting cancers as well. Still, it doesn't stop there. There is a connection between the gut system and the brain by vagus nerve, called enteric neural system. You know how we have all socialization and happiness and things are related to food? It's a literal thing, it's a direct impact which has a message to the brain. So just be careful. A lot of these, even mental illnesses, are associated with eating wrong type of food. So be very conscious. Human life is a very responsible activity. Or being a human, you have to be very responsible because it is given, the freedom is given to you. So while my dog, like if I take for, if they give her wrong food at home, she'll go first thing start eating grass and things to make sure she detoxifies her GIP system. So we are pushing them to eat wrong things, not that they don't. They are put in an environment. We do it to ourselves, we do it to our pets. But still, the animals still go and eat as much as possible. They will only eat what they are conditioned or instinctively they are meant to eat. It's the humans who have modified their food by eating sugar, salt, fat in it, all refined to make a taste and put wrong, misleading labels on the outside, fool the young people, put lots of ads in the TV, put some famous persons to eat it and drink it, and there you go. You can actually fool the whole human society. It's done in a very in a nasty manner. It's only for money it's being done. But most humans are not able to see through what is happening. The whole food, the natural food, the organic food is still the best way to keep your body healthy as much as you can. Eat whole food, even making a juice out of it actually cuts away a lot of things. As much as you can. Organic, whole food, okay? Vegetables, fruits, fermented food. Don't go for cheap tricks of the TV and other celebrities which actually push things. It's all for money. Okay, so the gut health is very important. Okay, so again, 99% is subconsciously controlled. Now bring your attention towards the side of your tummy. There's bean-shaped structure called kidneys. Its function again is 99.9% is subconscious. It filters your blood every microsecond so that it takes away the toxins without you knowing. The least you can do to help your kidneys is to be mindful of, be grateful and gracious and thank it. It has an impact on it by thoughts. The next thing is make sure you have enough water and don't drink alcohol and other soda drinks and other things which is going to damage or interfere with those process of actually taking out toxins of your body. You'll have to help your body. Now breathe again. Bring your attention to the tips of your fingers, your kalai, wrist, your elbow, kone, come up to the shoulders, read the back, go down, your thighs, legs, eri, poli. Have a feel of it come in the front of your feet, to the knees, thighs, to the pelvic area, left side. Along the spinal cord, there are 3 columns, Ida, Pingla, Sushumna. On the left side, associated with positioning of moon. And that has direct impact on your hormone secretions. As you can understand, the full moon was last few weeks. The movement of fluid in your body. And every day it happens. The distance of, on the right side, Pingla, sun, earth orbiting around the sun, causes circadian rhythm. It's a cycle. So you have to sleep on time, 9:30, 10, wake up around 3:34 before the sunrise. That is the normal system of the body. It runs, the hormone system runs like that. You can't do anything about it. You can, doing anything against it is going to damage your body. So think, understand the principles of life, and then you can apply knowledge. My job is to just share the knowledge. And what does the circadian rhythm do? It has direct impact on your limbic system. So thalamus, hypothalamus. So it has pituitary gland impact producing hormones. Vasodilator, vasopressin, oxytocin. Endothelial derived factors, how your blood vessels respond, directly happens from that. Your growth hormone, thyroid hormone, ovarian hormone, whole body hormones are produced there. And this is directly in relation to the movement of the sun and earth. Moon and the earth itself determines it. The impact on your pineal gland. Again, the same thing. So the good feeling hormones. Thyroid, parathyroid, your thymus, as we talked about, the immune system, like the ninja mutants protecting you, or the Y-shaped structures, antibodies they are called. There's bone marrow, maja, asti, which have spare cells, which called stem cells in your body. We all arise from 2 cells into becoming such complicated, bodily functional person that we become. And the spares of each of these are actually in the bone marrow. But if we don't know how to utilize them, it is there. It's called stem cell. So your heart can be actually revitalized. Your brain cells now as well, we can do it. your hands, your feet, your every organ system. So yoga teaches you how to stimulate these immune cells, these stem cells in your body. Otherwise, your fight, flight response, the survival mode of adrenal glands, as I described earlier, will cause so many kinds of different sickness to this body. So we need to balance that because modern life is mortgaged life. Yeah? We are like slaves. It's a different form of slavery to corporate world now. Before the British made slaves of Indians, blacks, and other people, now the top 20% rich people make slave the whole entire 80% of the world by using gimmicks. So we are like slaves, still slaves. And the worst is, these days people even don't realize that they are into slavery. They give all their hard-earned stuff to someone else who actually takes away every money of theirs without realizing. They produce, they create situations and environments where you keep giving everything that you have and damaging your health and being more stressed because you have to work even more harder. So understand this. Okay, so you need to balance. You can't escape the reality of life. This is modern life, but there is a yogic system which teaches you how to balance. So basic vagal nerve stimulation. The vagus nerve runs from your brain. It has impact on your face, your beauty of your face, your smile that you get, your pupil that dilates, your heart rate control, your blood pressure control, your immune system, your breath, how deep you can breathe, your peristalsis, your pancreas, gallbladder, liver, all these juices, your internal organ functions, all happens because of this system. And that is done by these asanas that we do, rhythmic exercises, being mindful, by breathing exercise that we'll do after this, and meditation. That's why yoga is, and Hindu religion is a way of life. It's not a dogma. It's not teaches you to be fearful of some human created hell or heaven. No, it's about your life. It's science. How to live your life properly. That's all the whole teaching of Hindu religion is. People who have been trying to make it on lines of the Abrahamic religions are making it into that form of rituals, activities. It's actually more than that. It's called Sanatan Dharma, meaning a way of life, righteous practice. And more it is shown to be very scientific, as I explained. So your whole body then is living in harmony. Hemostasis is there. Immune system, each of the functional cavity of physiology is functioning much better. Now bring your attention to the two eyes, two nostrils, two ears, your taste bud. They are the five antennas to this body. They are the receivers of information. They are not in themselves the end of it. No, it actually is taken to the brain, and brain has these trillions of cells which interprets this thing. Again, that interpretation itself is not the end. It becomes a thought, then comes the mind. And that thought process goes through in forms of electrical impulses to each of your 50 trillion cells in the body. So the antennas need to receive the right information, be it eating habit, be it your company, be it the environment you are, because that is what is being altered and made into thought process, and the mind then behaves. And no wonder people complain we can't control our mind. Because if you don't know how to control your antennas or purify them and find the goodness that they can bring into the body, if you are only functioning on a superficial tantrums level, then that's how the brain and the body will function. And no wonder you'll get sick and diseased because it's not normal state. So there's a choice at every single level. So how your body functions is actually directly in response to these activities. Now bring your attention to the tailbone. As we discussed earlier, from the tailbone right to the top of
your head, there are energy centers in the body from Muladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipur, Anahat, Vishuddhi, Nashika, Gara, Trikuti, Arjuna, Sahasra, right top of the head. There's energy, environment. If you know how to relate to that, with yourself at that level, then these 3 meters of actually electrical impulses all. Sometimes you feel, that's called vibes. Once in a while you'll feel good. And if you're around some people who have lots of this, you feel happier. And if you're around people who are always complaining and twisted head, have lots of forehead lines and always stressed, you don't like to be there because you feel those energies. It's called vibes. So everybody has this potential to have this energy. So you have to work on yourself. Okay, so this is the physical part of the body. Now, the other component is the astral component or the mind. And for that, if you want to have an outer body experience, then just look at yourself lying down now. It's like a piece of log. See your body. Because there's another component of yourself which can see this body from outside. Keep going out, up. You go 200 kilometers above Earth, the gravity becomes cancelled because the speed becomes the same as outside as at the speed of Earth is spinning. So it's called zero gravity. You can see Earth is spinning around 22,000 kilometers per hour or per second. And also twists as well around 1,600 kilometers per second. So nothing is static. You keep going out, then you can recognize the presence of moon about 380,000 kilometers away, or sun about 153 million kilometers away. If you want to go and visit the sun with this astral body, Suksham Sharira, you can because you won't get burned. Physical body will die, but not your Suksham Sharira. And you can see the flares, how big the sun is, how much energy it produces in the Milky Way or Akash Ganga. But that's only our universe. In that universe, in our universe, there is 200 or 100 billion stars, 100 billion galaxies. So Earth is just like a dot. It's tiny, nothing. So all this ego and this mind and locking up, controlling, guides. What do you mean? Who are you? How as a human are you? You have no relationship to the universe as the creation is so abundant and big. In this whole little fellow trying to control everything, you're just fooling yourself. So that's why knowledge is power. Awareness is important. It gives the reality of life then. That don't fool yourself with little things. It doesn't matter. Okay? So there's lots of planetary systems, so Virat, Hiranyagarbha. With the James Webb now telescope, we are learning lots of these things were already mentioned in Hindu religion, Vedas, from thousands of years before, but now it's being validated. So Earth-like planets, many of them. What's called parallel universe, what you think, the second opposite duality of nature is you are already living it somewhere else. How's that? Now that's the reality, because matter is not produced or never killed. It's just in transition. Every single thing that we say or do, even a thought, so lives in another manner. Time dilation, speed of light determines how long you spend is on Earth. You become 65 years old, at 15 if you went to the Saturn, you'll only be 20 years old. So the whole thing is actually relativity. And if you understand what's called event horizon, about 25 million light years from here, there is no time and space. It's only all linear, or it's called fifth dimension, sixth dimension. It keeps on the dimensions of, and human mind actually can go up to that dimensions. So we live at three dimensions. We have this at physical level. We understand three dimensions, but we don't understand more. But the living beyond these are actually not even physical body. It's actually energy form, fifth, sixth, seventh dimension. And if God is to give a dimension, it will be 10th dimension, something like that. So multi-universes, multi spaces, now, late, anywhere, anytime. That energy that lives at every moment, every place. So yoga and meditation actually starts bringing you up. Not that it brings you at the God level, but it brings you up from third dimension to fourth to fifth to sixth dimension and seventh dimension. If you go, imagine the capability of a human life is so much. So there's no accident that our rishis were able to describe the whole entire universe, the distance of each and all, because they lived in six or seven dimensions. Okay, so all these particles of matter that we live by is a very hard process of living a life. If you are able to live through the energy part, the abundance is already there. And as I described, abundance is not that if I get more, someone should get less. No, everybody get abundance of wealth, health, wisdom, and everything, because the whole universe is such a huge creation. So we understand only 5%, which is the light matter. We know about 25%, which we call dark matter, but we don't know what it is. And beyond that's called dark energy. And then in Vedas, that's what's described. The Sadhu Sukh describes this Akhand, Brahma, that quantum, field, energy, that abundance. If you know how to tap into it, then you are really seeking the meaning of what is to be a human. So breathe in. That starts with your breath. The universe that you breathe in is as old as this earth itself was. That comes inside you. Feel that. That's why we focus on breath. The whole Hindu religion is based on breathing processes. Because that's how you bring it inside you. Yatha Punya, Tatha Brahmande. As you are the microsomes of the macrosome, the universe that is out there. Breathe in and out, come up, sit. So that's cold. So you sleep 7 to 8 hours passively, you heal your body. Or if you do yoga nidra, that what we did, is called actively sleeping, and you are healing your body much more effectively. So everything is about mind being mindful. All the asana exercise that we did, the process of taking a journey through your body, is what sleep does in a passive way. But if you can learn how to do it actively, you can heal your body much better, and you can utilize this body in much effective way. Okay. So the next part of these things is called breathing exercises. So we did asanas to help with some of the chakras, Muladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipur. But now, Anahat and above beyond, once you are past the survival mode and you can rest and sit in silence and quietness, then you can actually really develop compassion, empathy, love, because that is power. Not only for living with your other, people around, being more compassionate to animals, plants, earth, other human beings, but that is a direct relationship in terms of producing positive impacts on the bodily functions. Okay, so survival to move, creativity. So called pranayam. So breathe in first. It's called Bhastika pranayam. So breathe in through nostrils, breathe out through nostrils. As you breathe in, push your belly button out. As you breathe out, push it in. Okay.
synchronize it. Everything is synchronicity. Everything is hemostasis. Everything is coincidence. Nothing is left for randomness. Okay, accidents happens because you are not in control of your body with your energy and with the environment. Okay, breathe in. It's all easy when it's rhythmic. Okay, and then the positiveness that it causes in your body, it's not hard. But in the beginning, it will be because there's lots of muscles involved. When you are running and doing all exercise, these muscles are being involved, but you are sitting here and you are able to do that. That is what is pranayam. The second, agnisar, agni, fire, burning capability, metabolism. You breathe in, breathe out, then hold your breath. When you're holding, push your belly button out and in, out and in. Okay. Okay, so two things happen. One, you learn how to hold breath for a long time. Two, you are again exercising your muscles. Okay, so obviously, jatha meaning the burning power, metabolism capability of the body increases with this process. That's called Anisa. Now we'll do by what's called Ujjayi pranayam. Ujjayi is for vibrational stimulation of the thymus, thyroid gland, parathyroid, all this stuff. Okay, so you breathe in through the throat. Okay, air goes to the nostril, but your attention is there. Now put your chin, keep doing the same thing. Out to the left. Okay, Ujjayi pranayam. Now we'll do Kapal Bhati. Okay, Kapal, your Sahasrara chakra, anterior fontanelle being opened metaphorically. Okay, the whole process is moving yourself from lower level towards the top to a level that you can actually survive by absorbing energy from the universe itself. Plants can do it. How does photosynthesis happen? Photons, sunlight, yeah, converts, hmm, produces oxygen, yeah, takes carbon dioxide, produces oxygen, and food that we eat. It's from the universe. Plant leaf takes it. This body has all receptors as well. Kapal bhati. Okay, so the breathing out pranayama. You exhale. Okay, try and do it as long as you can. Don't rush. Whatever speed you can do. Just try it. When it becomes more synchronized, it becomes easier. It's hard because the muscles are being pulled. Yeah, the tummy side muscle, chest muscles, neck muscles, all of them are being pulled. Yeah, so it's breathing out. So each of these exercises, I keep saying the back needs to be straight. Okay, so it's like breathing out. So breathing in causes there's a vacuum created. You inhale anywhere, but breathe out. Okay, push out, and you can just support yourself this way on the wall or anywhere. Just keep yourself straight. Close your eye. It's very addictive actually. Once you start getting into the rhythm, the goodness that it produces from inside is like, how we get addicted to food and drinks and other things, and very energetic as well, because you are touching into your natural forms, your body, rather than depending on chemicals and even including food or drinks, because the body has that potential inside. You just need to actually activate it. So it's very peaceful and very addictive actually, in a very positive manner. And that's what Kapalbhati. Now we'll do Agnisar. So we've done Agnisar, we'll do Vahi Kumbhak, which is Aventra Priti, 3 phases. Breathe deeply, Vahi Kumbhak. So you take out your breath, Vahi Vriti, and hold it, Vahi Kumbhak. As long as you can hold, and you have your Mulban, Jalandanban, Udhanban. Right, and then hold it. There's a space within the breath. As I said, this space is 99% space, body outside anywhere, and that you go in that space. That's where the power lies. It's not in the electrons, protons, neutrons even. It's actually what how it spins around them. That is where the power is. So the breath, this understanding of breath has a very deep meaning. So it lets you be in that space. Okay? Literally, because you are holding the breath. So in and out, it's called kumbha. Breathe in, breathe out, hold it. When you can't hold anymore, breathe in very gently, deeply, and travel from your lowest level point to the top of your head. Okay? Like shouting internally, like externally we do. That's what breath does of your energy centers inside. So breathe in by Anubhayanta Briti, by Briti, by Kumbhak, Mulban, Jalandanban, Udanban. Anulom Vilom, alternate nasal breathing, into the left, out to the right, into the right, out to the left, into the left, out to the right, into the right, out to the left, into the left, out to the right, into the right, out to the left, into the left, out to the right, into the right, out to the left. Nadi Shodhan. Now we keep doing alternate nasal breathing, but in a very deep manner, quietly. Okay, so concentrate as you breathe into the left, no noise, hold it to the count of 8, out to the left, Hold to the count of 9. Into the left. Out to the left. Into the left. Out to the right. Hold it. To the right. Hold it. Out to the left. Hold it. Into the left. Hold it. Out to the right. Hold it. Into the right. Hold it. Out to the left. Hold it. Into the left. Hold it. Out to the right. Hold it. Into the right. Hold it. Out to the left. It's all about rhythm, synchronicity, serendipity. So you get coincidence in your life, you get hemostasis, you get magnetism. The power is in the rhythms, its vibrations and energy. That's what breath teaches. So this is probably as deep relaxation that you can achieve. So far there's no other way of doing this thing. Our rishis, in Hindu books, Vedas and Yoga Sutras, they've described these things that I'm sharing. And it is all from there. That how you can actually maintain a level of peace within yourself. And that's what everybody is looking for, happiness, peace. But people are running for temporary things like pleasure, they're mistaking with happiness and temporary fulfillment of senses as peace, but it's become frustrating. Intuition and knowing that goal is part of the body through the component of your Atma, the soul. And if you reach there, which is not easy because of many reasons, one of which is there's a justice system of the creation itself, because your birth is dependent on many things that you've done. So you might escape the law by corruption, you might escape justice now, and then many things are legal anyway, justified by terms of human assessment as to being normal, killing animals and destroying planet and things. The justice system of the universe has the law, which is never, and for the survival of the universe itself, it has always to be followed. But human level creation has this opportunity that you can actually wash off. If you do the hard yaka, as it's say, making sure you understand the physical and the mental aspect of yourself, and then removing those dusts over, or the dirt that sits over, or the impressions that sits over this drive force within you. The little component of that spark, infinite consciousness, this finite consciousness that we have inside. If you reach there, then everything is washed because time and space goes away as well. Your dimension of living changes from third, fourth, and beyond. Then the accumulation of the karmas and the impressions and the sanskar is not there anymore. That's what is called emancipation or moksha or Satchidanand state. So when you achieve this with the state of peace, then it's appropriate and probably only time that you can really meditate. People try meditate, but they don't do the foundation work for it. Because without doing this stuff, you might be able to relax, which is very good component of meditation. By sitting for a while, that's okay. If you relax, your adrenal glands are resting, your body physiology is better. But here, according to Hindu deep explanation, it's more than that. It's beyond that, beyond rest. It is to reach this Sat, Chit, and then Ananda level. We'll try and we do it as much as we can. Breathe in. Swah Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Yuna Prachodaya संकल्प ये परम पिता परमात्मा अपने विभिन्न दिव्यों की निर्वृत्ति के लिए और आपके पूर्ण आनंद की प्राप्ति के लिए अपनी पूर्ण शक्ति से आपकी शरण में आए कृपया करके हमारे संपूर्ण दुखों को दूर करके हमें पूर्ण आनंद की प्राप्ति कराई और आप कृपा हमारे ऊपर सदा बनी रहे create, organize, and protect our board Father from eternity to keep showering your blessings. Pratihara, detachment. It's the fourth stage, or it's third stage of Ashtanga Yoga, eighth stage yoga system, according to Rishi Patanjali. Where you realize or remind yourself of your true self, which is under this body, under the five primordial elements that makes you go, the five subtle elements within the brain that makes everything happen, or the 10 senses, those five receptive and the five active ones, or the mind, or the memory, or the ego, or the intelligence. But I'm the divine, I'm the soul, I'm the prana, I'm the life train, I'm part and part of the entire creation. I'm that electromagnetic frequency. I'm that eighth, ninth dimension of energetic living potential. मैं शुद्ध आत्मा में चेतन स्वरूप हूँ मैं आकाश पर जल पृथ्वी और पांच तन्मात्राएं रूप स्पर्श गंध शब्द 10 इंद्रियाएं चित्त मन अहंकार बुद्धि कुछ नहीं बल्कि मैं शुद्ध आत्मा में चेतन स्वरूप The body keeps changing, mind keeps changing, emotions keep changing, thoughts keep changing, but I never change. I'm the divine, I'm the soul, I'm the prana, I'm the light force. I'm part and part of the entire creation. The Shuddha Atma of Chetan Swarup. Interoception, detachment, that realization. gives you this opportunity then to freely concentrate on that abundance of the Creator, the qualities of the Creator. And doing that enables you to feel that complete immersion in that energy, which is meditation. And reaching that stage is like putting an iron rod in fire. It looks like that fire. It's not the fire, but it becomes or looks like that because it's completely glowing and expressing the attribute of that. So emerge into the 10th dimension of the Creator, that infinite consciousness. का पहला स्वर व्यापक स्वर शक्तिमान सच्चिदानंद स्वरूप निराकार नित्य पवित्र सृष्टि करता, इसी की स्थिति प्राप्त उपासना करने योग्य है। धर्म और काम मोक्ष की प्राप्ति, ब्रह्मचर्य ग्रस्ती, वानस्पत संन्यास की जो यात्रा है पूरी, नौ द्रव्य आकाश वायु अग्नि जल पृथ्वी हर काल हर समय हर जगह हर मोड़ हर स्थिति में उपस्थित 24 गुण 33 कोटि या 5 क्रिया बनाने वाले चलाने वाले ही ईश्वर। आप अनंत काल से अपने उपकारों की आशीर्वादों की वर्षा करते, प्राणी मात्र के संपूर्ण कामनाओं को आपकी पूर्ण करते, हमारे लिए जो कुछ शुभ तथा हित है उसे अब बिना मांगे स्वयं हमारे झोली में डालती जाती है। आपके आचरण में विचल शांति आवास है, आपके चरण चरण की शीतल छाया में परम तृप्ति शाश्वत सुख की उपलब्धि तथा सब अविनाशी पदार्थों की प्राप्ति में सच्ची श्रद्धा का विश्वास हो। हम स्तुति प्रार्थना उपासना करें, कमल के फूल की तरह जिए, जो मटीरियल है जिंदगी जीते हुए भी आध्यात्मिक शक्ति पा सके। Omnipresent, omniscient, omnipotent, all creator, maintainer, and then eventually the destroyer. From eternity, thou keep showering your blessings, all desires of living in sound is fulfilled by you. Whatever is good and beneficial for us is provided us without asking. Provide our wisdom, happiness, peace, and contentment, love, and affection. Dispel our illness, weakness, and worries. May we always remember to sit and submit ourselves in the arms of death, benevolent and compassionate God. Maybe we be like the lotus flower, living in this material world, but be non-attached and live with the purity, sincerity, and fulfillment, with complete fulfillment. Remove our narrow-mindedness, selfishness, attraction, lust, anger, jealousy, hatred, violence, ill will, negativities of our life. का दूसरा सर्वरक्षक आदि दैविक आदि भौतिक आध्यात्मिक पृथ्वी वनस्पति देवलोक स्थूल शरीर सूक्ष्म कारण शरीर, the gross astral causal body, जाके रात साइया मार सके लगते बाल लंबा कर सके छूटे। There is no randomness, there is no accident, there is coincidence, serendipity, synchronicity, hemostasis, symphony of life, magnetism. That she always protector, provider at every planes of our existence. इस सात्विक गुणों की प्राप्ति हुई, ईश्वर क्षमा सरलता स्थिरता निर्भरता अहंकार शून्यता, तो सब अच्छे गुण हमारे संपत्ति बने, हमारा शरीर स्वस्थ तथा परिपुष्ट, मन सूक्ष्म तथा उन्नत हो, आत्मा पवित्र तथा सुंदर हो, आपके संस्पर्श से हमारी सारी शक्तियां विकसित हो, हमारे हृदय में दया तथा सहानुभूति हो, वाणी में मिठास हो, हमें दृष्टि में प्यार हो, हमें बुद्धि तथा ज्ञान से परिपूर्ण करे, हमारा व्यक्तित्व महान तथा विशाल हो, दीनाथ दीनों के मध्य में चलने वाले ईश्वर, आपके चन्नान बिंदियों में हमारा जीवन अर्पित अपनी सेवा में लेकर हमें कृतार्थ ईश्वर। May we acquire all virtuous qualities of life, forgiveness, simplicity, stability, fearlessness, humbleness. May our body be healthy and strong, mind pure, and enlightened soul divine and strong.
Through your blessings, all our senses be enlightened. May our heart have compassion and sympathy towards the amiable and thoughtful affection. May there be a vision of love for entire creation. May we have complete education and wisdom. May our personality be virtuous and great, to exist amongst the poorest of the poor. May our lives be devoted and dedicated to your feet. का तीसरा शुद्धमसि बुद्धमसि मुक्तमसि निरंजनोसि आप शुद्ध पवित्र all pure perfect and complete हमें शुद्ध करो हमें पवित्र करो तत्त्वमसि हम ब्रह्म जिस सच्चिदानंद संकल्प मोक्ष शिव शक्ति रितम संकल्प करे साधना पुरुषार्थ अभ्यास जैसे कि विवेक और वैराग की प्राप्ति हो शरीर से जितनी तामसिक इनर्शिया नेगेटिविटीज है सब दूर हो जाए मन से जितनी ये थॉट्स है 70-80,000 थॉट 90% जो हम जी रहे हैं पहले से प्रोग्राम्ड है इससे निकलना निष्काम कर्म करें तभी आत्मा की सफाई होती है हमारी जितनी क्लेश है विद्याश्मिता राग द्वेष अभिनिवेश मृत्यु का भय ज्ञान लगा मरने की भावना सब समाप्त हो काम क्रोध लोभ मोह मद माया असूया ईर्ष्या द्वेष त्यागी कुटिल भावना सुखमलिन वासनाओं को दूर करें पात पीत का श्लेष्मा की प्राप्ति हो हमारी जागृत से स्वप्न सुषुप्ति तुरिया तुरिया तर भार्गव भार्गव चेतना की प्राप्ति शब्द वाणी संकल्प ध्यान ज्ञान अंजन अग्नि आकाश स्मृति आशा आत्म परमात्मा मैत्री भाव करुणा मुदिता उपेक्षा की प्राप्ति हो तो केशना कुतेशना वितेशना जितनी अटैचमेंट उससे दूर हो अन्नमय कोश मनमय कोश प्राणमय कोश विज्ञान आनंदमय कोश की ज्ञान की प्राप्ति तब हमारे नियम और नियम की प्राप्ति हो हिंसा सत्य अस्त्य ब्रह्मचर्य अभिग्रह सौ संतोष तपस्या सिद्धाय ईश्वर परिधान चित्र दो मुंह दो चित्र दो एकाग्रा स्थिति प्राप्ति हो योग चित्त वृत्ति निरोधा सर्विकल से सर्विचार सर्वी से नरवी संप्रजाय स्थिति से संप्रजाय सर्वुल से निर्गुण शान सुष्मिता कदल्या धारणा ध्यान समाधि धर्म लक्षण अवस्था संयम की प्राप्ति हो सिद्धि की प्राप्ति हो नीमा महिमा गरिमा गरिमा महिमा प्राप्ति प्रकम्य प्राण स्वरूप परमात्मा प्राणों का पुआर आदि दैविक आदि वे सभी प्रकार के दुखों दूर करने वाला जाके रखो साया मार सके न कोई मार न मारता कर सके सुख देने वाले ईश्वर सभी प्रकार के सुख दैविक आदि भौतिक आध्यात्मिक 50 ट्रिलियन सेल 72,000 100 बिलियन न्यूरॉन ईश्वर हमारी बुद्धि को उत्तम मार्ग में प्रेरित हो बुद्धि से गलत न करे सदा चिंतन आपकी स्थिति प्रार्थना उपास आपके मुझे गोद में बैठने के अधिकारी बने मंत्र चिकित्सा ओम तक्षुर्देहितं पुरुषाचुग्रमुषत् पश्येमि शरदा शतं जीवेमि शरदा शतां शरयामि शरदा शतां प्रभामि शरदा शतं दीनश्यामि शरदा शतात् वैश्यं शरदा शतात् यज्जाग्रतो दूर्मय दैविकीं दैविकं दैविकीं दूरमं ज्योतिषां ज्योतिरूपं तन्मे मनासि सङ्कल्पमस्ति ओम त्र्यंबकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिवन्दनामृतमुष्मामृतावं तेजमसि तेजोमयि बलमसि बलमयि ओजोमसि ओजोमयि वीरमसि वीरमयि सहोमसि सहोमयि ओम तन्पाग्नेसि तन्मयि विचोदाग्नेसि वर्चोमयि ओम तनो मातन मम्मा भवतु मा ओम तमेव माच तपि तत्तमेव बन्धुशिखा विद्याधर्मिणं तमेव सर्वं मम देव देवा ओम विश्वानि देव सवितर्पितानि पराश्व यद्भद्रं तन्नाश्व ओम हिरण्यगर्भा समवर्तिताग्रे भूतस्याता पीरित्याश सदा धारि पृथिवीन्द्यामुते मकुष्मी देवया विशाखि व्यात्मदाबलदायिष्य विश्वपास्ते पश्यं यस्य देव यस्य छायामृतं यस्य मृत्युं कस्मै देवया विशाखि ओम प्राणतनिमिषतो महि त्वैकर्मजाजतो भाव्य या ईशेस्य द्विपचस्पतिष्पदा कस्मै देवया विशाखि ओम प्रजापतिनतवीतानन्द विश्वाजातानि परिता भव्य यत्कामास्ति जहुमस्तन स्वयं शाम तरो रहिनाम ओम सन्नुवन्द्रजनिता सविदाता नमनि वेदमेनानि विश्व यत्र देवामृत मानुषान्नाशिष्ये धामि गहिर्वन्त मग्ने ले सुताराय स्वान विश्वानि देवो नानि विद्वा यतस्पज्जौरानि लीलो विशान्ते नमः किद्वे ओम नमो शंभवाय च नमो भवाय च नमः शंकराय च मस्कराय च नमः शिवाय च शिवकराय च ओम शन्नो मित्ता शन्वरना शन्नो भरिगो हरिमा शन्नो बृहस्पति शन्नो विष्णु रुद्रमा नमो ब्रह्मणे नमस्तवाय तनु ब्रह्मादि स्वामी रिक्तम वदिष्यामि सत्यम वदिष्यामि तन्मम औतु तद्वाक्तराम औतु माम औतु वाक्तराम ओम शन्नदेवी रविष्टया आपो बन्तु पीते शन्नो रवि शर्वन्तु न ओम सर्वेषां स्वस्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु ओम स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो बृहद्देवाश स्वस्ति न पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नष्टाशर्यो अरिष्टनेमि स्वस्ति न बृहस्पतिर्दधातु ओम सहना भवतु सहना भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ओम देना तप्तेना भुजिन्ता यथा पिंडे तथा ब्रह्मांडे ता पिंडे ओम पूर्णिवाहि कर्माणि विजय विषयतां समायो त्वयि नानिति अस्ति न कर्मणि पतेनाय ओम अस्तु मा सत्गमय तमसु मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्युमा अमृतं गमय ओम सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामया सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् ओम पूर्णमदा पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ओम देव शांति त्रिचुगम शांति पृथ्वी शांति रापा शांति रोषदय शांति वनस्पति शांति विश्व देवा शांति ब्रह्म शांति शरणगम शांति शांतिरेव शांति सम शांति ओम शांति 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 ओम शांति 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 परमात्मा की कृपा बनाए रहिए hope you had a good journey through your body through your mind and eventually to the quantum field of that infinite consciousness. May you have a good week. Let's join again next week. Just do once a week. Your body will always be healthy, you'll be energetic, you'll be focused. That's all everyone's looking for. Thank you for joining.